Okay, so, good news. So, a day later, after, I recorded, the Guesty video, that 2 hour long Guesty video and stuff, and I basically said in that, video that, I couldn't be able to, play the chapters and stuff, stuff like that, because, like, I'm not really a big fan of playing in public servers nowadays and stuff, And I guess it automatically just picks bot in, chapter 4.5. So, yeah. So basically, I was in a public server, and it appears that I was kind of bugging a little bit and stuff, with, only basically just showing, that little skip button when it comes to, like, the cutscenes and stuff, And, pretty much, it was just, like, very bad and stuff, once again, just not really a big fan of, just playing in public servers and stuff. So what I did was, I promised to you all that, once I basically got, like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, like 100, bow bucket stuff to renew the private server in Guesty, I simply promised that I would, get that 100 bow bucks someday and, renew the private server so that I could basically, not only, play chapter 4.5 and the Easter chapter, but to also, check out the bundles specifically, so that we could check out what the effects look like and stuff, because that's mainly why I play as Guesty in the, like, the bundles and stuff like that, And what do you know, a day later, I got refunded some Bowbuck and stuff from some previous Roblox items, I'm guessing, and stuff, or just something else mostly. And, what do you know, I got 100 Bowbucks, so I was able to renew the private server, and now here we are. Yeah, so, yeah, let me just, grab this real shit, But yeah, it's still pretty much laggy, but at least I can actually, Yeah, so, holy shit, you're quick. But, yeah, so now I can play, chapter 4.5 and stuff, playing the Easter chapter here and there and stuff. And I clearly don't even know where this, shovel goes. So, I haven't found, the red key yet, exactly, so I can't tell if it was in there. Maybe I missed it or something. Oh, wait. No, that's just... Did he get stuck? Oh, no, never mind. I'm guessing he just went after my alt accounts, probably. I don't know. But, yeah, is the red key here somewhere? Because that's probably, like, where we have to start off and stuff. Oh, gee willikers, that's not good. I'm just gonna go the other way around. Okay, so, we're clearly probably gonna have to, like, start collecting the red key first, because that's probably where we're gonna start off and stuff, And I don't know where yet this, shovel exactly goes. Oh, wait, does it go here? No, that's where the Undead Ted goes, which I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, so, I mentioned before that, in this chapter, apparently there's, like, some secret skins that you could get. Some of them or people already got and stuff, like a Skelebabb, the Spook Fest and stuff. So, I'm probably... Once again, I'm probably not gonna worry about getting them in this video exactly, Probably just gonna get the off-camera, because it's one of those, skins that are pretty much just, oh, like, secret, like, a rare chance to get it by doing this and stuff, like, what happened in, like, the 2021 Halloween chapter, so, I can't exactly find, the red key exactly yet, oh, shit, I'm guessing is like... Yeah, and apparently you can actually crouch down, to just get under there. Which I never found out and stuff. Shit, Clearly, I can't find the shovel, nor even find out where there's, the shovel actually goes and stuff, so, Yeah, so we're... I don't know if we're gonna have to start over again, Because I'm clearly wasting a lot of time here. Yeah, apparently you can't, like, just... apparently you can't just, like... You just can't play player mode on here and stuff. I guess it just automatically selects, bot mode for this, I guess so. I can deal with that, obviously, Once again, I'm not really a fan of playing in these public servers, just saying. Yeah, my alt account fucking died. Oh, shit. I don't know where the hell you expect me to find this, Narheith's shed. I guess the void keycard always spawns there, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I did not know you could just do that. I didn't... But he's just gonna... He's just gonna camp there. Unless if I, you know, lead him all the way over here. Okay, hold on, let me just... Boom. Checkmate, bitch. Okay. Yeah, I clearly cannot find the red key anywhere. I found it, you know, very easily before and stuff. You know, the first time I attempted this. But now it appears that I can't really. Yeah, I think I'll have to start over again. Hold on. Yeah. Hey, yeah, once you look at that, now the, you know, the Guest 666 bundle is basically just back and stuff, you know? Yeah, new Easter chapter, you know, new Easter battle whatever. Yeah, now the, you know, the Guest 666 bundle is back, you know? You know, since the one, like, I guess it's just gonna be a repeating thing and stuff, you know? Like, every 30 days, you know, it switches back to 1x1x1x1, and then... Shit. Yeah, apparently,
What's this yacht doing over here?
Yeah, and apparently, you know, they kind of removed, like, all the other shop skins except for the little bling bling. I don't know if this is a bug or they just, you know, did it on purpose. But either way, like, all of those skins are gone. That's for sure and stuff, you know? So, yeah, so now in this video, we're officially going to try and beat Chapter 4.5, you know? You know, the Easter chapter, you know? And, you know, just check out the bundles and stuff, you know? Basically just doing the like, you know, checking out the things that I didn't check out in the first video and stuff, the 2-hour-long Guesty video. And once again, I promised you guys I would do that. Look where we are now. So, now I'm just gonna, like, you know, just die real quick and stuff, you know, in this round. Okay, apparently that's the actual kill sound effect. So, yeah, and also, like, you know, a second daily crate is to come soon and stuff, you know? Which, probably that's gonna take a while because, you know, it's not even halfway done from last time we checked and stuff, you know? Anything else that is new that I possibly missed? We already checked these out, I think, and stuff, you know? So, yeah. And it's still kind of laggy and stuff, you know? Like, it's at, like, the lowest quality, right? Yeah, it's at the lowest quality, so... Yeah, and apparently there's just, Oh, son of a bitch, we fucked up. Okay, so I guess since there's, you know, just straight no, you know, cutscene in there, basically, you know, I guess we basically just didn't have to, you know, we basically just didn't have to, we just, so I guess we just don't have to, you know, click the skip button. I guess that's where the bug encounters and stuff with Chapter 4.5, I'm guessing. You know, I don't really know, honestly. Or maybe it could just happen randomly, beats me, honestly. Anyways, let's just get back in and stuff, you know. Sorry if I'm just wasting your time here and stuff. You know, let's, Chapter 4.5, you know. Apparently you can't even, like, you know, select a... Yeah, so whatever. Anyways, there we go. Alright, so, let's just not press the skip button. Like, maybe they could have, you know, at least made a beginning cutscene for Chapter 4.5, you know, maybe? You know, to, like, show that, you know, how we got there and stuff, you know? Like, after the events of, you know, Chapter 4 and stuff. Yeah, see, yeah. Apparently, it just only encounters when you actually click the skip button, I'm guessing, you know, in this chapter specifically, so, I honestly don't know, but, we're back here, so, that's good. So, it's very laggy, so, yeah, we gotta, like, keep a good eye out on where the red key could possibly be somewhere. Could it be here, maybe? Did I miss it here somewhere? Probably not. Mirrored has spawn. Yeah, they could have at least, like, made a beginning cutscene on, like, how we basically got here exactly. Because clearly it's chapter 4.5, so obviously it takes place after the events of chapter 4 and before the events of, you know, chapter 5. And they don't really explain they don't really explain that much, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. Clearly Mirrored has, you know, killed my alt accounts already, you know. Okay, there's the rolling pin, which I might use. I don't know. We'll just, you know, yeah, we'll just, grab this bad boy. And, juke your ass. No. What the fuck? Yeah, also the haunted game mode. I completely forgot about that and so we also need to check out the, you know, the haunted game mode as well. You know. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was obviously for, you know, the Halloween times and stuff. It's similar, you know, just trying to beat a chapter, but, you know, like, it's much more darker and stuff. And I'm pretty sure, you know, there's also these hallowed spirits that can, like, also attack you as well, from what I saw from a few rounds in the haunting game mode and stuff, you know, while I was trying to get all these skins from, like, the 2 hour long. Guesty, are you... God fucking... Okay, so no. So I guess it only works if, like, you know, like, all the players, you know, skip the cutscene, so... yeah, let's not do that again. And I'm pretty sure, you know, the red key can, like, spawn here and stuff, you know? Ah, right there. So I guess if it just spawns there, we're all good to go. So, yeah, so let's just, open this bad boy up. There we go. Now we just, the blue key, we'll use that later. We'll use the black key first, because the blue key goes where the black key is, if you catch my drift. Appears that it's over here. So, yeah, it goes right over here, where the void key card is. God knows where he actually spawns. Never mind, he's right there. So let's use the other way around. Oh yeah, right. I don't think he can actually, you know, go in there and stuff. So yeah, let's go over here. We'll just bye bye. All right. Oh, that's where the... I don't think anything's in here. No, no, no. Alright, now it's time to lock in, boys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I might just worry about, you know, the secret skins, you know, off camera as well, you know. Or I might just not really worry about them in general, because I feel like I'm not even good at returning coming back to here and stuff, so, let's close that, baby. I don't know where this, book goes, so that's a problem. That's where a picture goes. Holy shit, wait, is that where it goes? Hold on. Let me just kind of... Yeah, so he's gonna try and open that baby up. Oh, we need a pumpkin. Oh, wait, is that where the yeah, the pumpkin that we saw? I think, you know, that you have to pick up for, like, maybe, hold on. Just gotta figure out where this book goes, because I don't exactly know where it goes yet. No, he's just doing something. Okay, so let's just, go back over here. Yeah, right over here. Yeah, I think, like, one of the secret skins, you have to, like, open this, like, God knows how much and stuff. It's just, like, you know, for a rare chance to simply get the skin. You know, get one of the secret skins. And, yeah, the picture goes, you know, well, like, you know, back in the house. What is that? Probably go somewhere over there. I don't know. pink book goes right there. I'm kind of stupid, so let's just kind of. All right. Now I'm just got a weird floating hand, I guess. All right. Let's just wait for him to get in here. I still don't know where that shovel goes, so that's probably going to be a problem a little bit. Alright, there we go. Appears that nothing's there. Shit! Dude, oh my fucking god. Okay. Gotta get my alt account. Alright. Yeah, I think I just got an idea, not gonna lie. Okay, so I think we have to, like, you know, dig up one of these graves? I don't know, that's probably... Yep. Alright, oh, this is the pumpkin, okay. Now we have to go back over here. We actually have to use the pumpkin. Wait. Okay, we got two. Two of them then, huh? Alright. Oh my god, I hate the lag in this. Oh my god, it's actually lagging so much. That's actually really helping, not gonna lie. I know it might be some kind of cheating, but look at this. Exactly, so I think it, yeah. What do we use there? So we use a crowbar. I don't know why this is so laggy, even on the lowest graphics, both the actual Roblox and stuff platform, and the, you know, this, like, Jesus Christ. But anyways. Alright, crowbar. Where the hell does the carrot go? No, where the hell does the carrot go? What? I did not see any place where the hell, like, a carrot could possibly go. What is this? Oh, it's a coin. I think I did see the coin. Oh, yeah, it went... Alright, we're probably gonna have to try again. Damn, being charitable today. Giving us 2 items. Anyways. Okay, now when my hands are up in the air now, great. Alright, so we could probably actually beat it this time, maybe? Since I know, like, most of what to do, so... As long as the boss is not too difficult and laggy. That's what I'm hoping for. What does it say? The Dictionary of 300 Letters. Wow. Really? Damn. What the hell is he doing, huh? What, is he playing on his little iPad? Damn, iPad kids these days, man. Gen Beta. Alright. So yeah, let's get the gold keycard first, because that's clearly, obviously, like, just next to us. No, let's play the actual fucking game. Alright. I'm pretty sure, you know, from what I've seen from, like, one of the players, and, like, yeah, you have to give this coin to the fisherman, apparently. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta find out where the hell he is. That's the thing. Right here. See, that actually works, not gonna lie. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that goes over here. No. Over here somewhere. Oh, that's where you use the carrot. Okay, got it. Yeah, I think that dolly was like, you know, that like the dolly skin from like way back with like the godly crate and stuff, you know. Yeah, I do have it. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I'm just not gonna go over there where, yeah, just to not, you know, I choose life first of all. Yeah, it's clearly like that dolly skin. I don't know if it's like this is like, you know, supposed to be canon to Guesty or whatever. Yeah, it just lags and stuff, and then just stops lagging, you know. Yeah, it's clearly just right there, so.
Key card. Key.
I fuck, I got it. Oh, okay. Oh, what the? Okay, that's bullshit. Come on. What am I supposed to do with this now? What? Okay, alright, I'm gonna have to get my other alt account. Thank God. We didn't... Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, now there's, like, another enemy. What are we supposed to do with this now? Like... Alright, the problem... I don't know what to do with this now. Like... Oh, was it just like... Is it just, like, the mummy and stuff from... This must be the last thing we have to do, but the problem is I don't know what to do with it exactly. Yeah, clearly this is like the bloodbath, you know, skin, but I don't know what to do with it, though. Wait a minute. The grave, hold on. The grave, hold on, yes, the grave. Come on. Come on, you can get down the goddamn stairs, come on. Come on, you can do it, there we go. Oh my goodness, okay. Maybe over here? I don't know, like... What do you expect me to do with this? Like... Clearly not, Maybe one of the graves? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wait, I forgot to put the picture up, shit, Yeah, I forgot to put the picture up, But clearly we have to do something with the bloodbath to, like... Dude, like, what the Why? Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, but I probably just can't even beat that chapter, if I'm gonna be honest, you know? Like, besides, we at least know what at least happens now, you know? We at least... Well, at least we made an attempt on it, you know? We already watched that video and stuff, you know? From the previous video, so we're just gonna move on to 2025, Easter chapter and stuff. I don't want to make this another 2-hour-long Guesty video and stuff, you know? So at least, you know, I can just, you know, beat this without anyone on my ass and stuff, you know? And apparently this one doesn't even have a cutscene as well. 160, what the fuck? Alright. So, at least I can actually, you know, like, move, like, move without, you know, like, lagging like shit, so, yeah. From what I remember, you know, while trying to attempt this, you have to give, you know, like, 5 eggs to Gert, and then he'll open up that and stuff, you know, and something will basically happen later, so. We already have enough time and stuff, you know, so. Yeah, another egg's over here. Yeah, thanks to the gods that this is less laggy as well. Yeah, Guesty has spawned. Guesty. Alright, another egg's right there. Yeah, so you have to give him all the eggs to actually keep this train rolling, so... Yeah, we got the orange key. Where does the orange key go? Yeah, so we're just gonna try to speed run this, honestly, you know. Holy shit, okay. Cha-ching, 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 money, oh money, I like to be... Whatever the lyrics were from Mr. Krabs. Ark. So, yeah. Egg of Love. Ooh, looks like they have different names and I just didn't read them, so... Okay. Maybe this could be at least beatable, at least, to say the least. Because I'm pretty sure this one doesn't have a boss fight, though, so... Look, that's kind of good, at least. So, yeah, let's just get the... orange key again. That's the red key. Okay. That is the orange key, though, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, and there it is. Egg of the... Alright, then. Egg of Disgust. What the hell did it do? Alright, so, So, yeah, obviously there's a Gert. If you know, you know. Here's your last egg. Gert has been fed. Thank you. Or, yeah. Oh, and he disappeared. R.I.P. my boy Gert. Alright, red key, yep. What does this say? Oh, yeah, that's like a Morse code. I didn't actually, you know, decode, like, any of, you know, like, any of those, code, like, you know, the ciphers and stuff from, you know, the previous video. So, maybe I'll do that in, like, in this one and stuff, you know. Just honestly pass the time as well. See what they say. They might be, you know, just silly little messages, or actually something that has to do with the lore. At this point, this has to do anything but with Guest and stuff. Yeah. Hell, there's like anime fucking bundles in here, I forgot. Yeah, so, yeah, we need to give him a mushroom. The red key card, I think goes over here, right? No, the Beeg? What the fuck's a Beeg key card? The hell? Whatever, pretty sure it goes somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like right there? Please? Clearly it has to go somewhere. No, it doesn't go over there. Where the hell does this, red key card go? Miss my boy Papa Guesty. RP my boy. Okay. Where does this go? Well, again, clearly the red key card has to go somewhere. Yeah, we have to use the pickaxe. That's supposed to be the exit, if I'm not mistaken. Once again, not even gonna bother to do the Easter Battle Pass, you know, honestly. At this point, I'm just too fucking lazy to do it, and it's been like 7 to 8 months since my last Guesty video. Like, you know, before, like, the 2-hour-long Guesty video, so... Yeah, I told you guys that would probably be, like, quite a long one and stuff, you know? I wasn't even kidding on that. Did I miss something in here? Apparently not. I don't know where the water can goes. Honestly, that's the thing. Yeah, this water can right here. I don't know where... Right. Ah, right there. Speak of the devil. Okay, so where's that gonna get me? Okay, big-ass carrot. I'm assuming this goes to the big-ass, bunny, then. Yeah, like right over here. Hopefully I'm not wasting too much time and stuff, you know, in this. Because I just want to try to beat this first try, maybe. Who knows? Alright, and you give me the chest key. And I do know where that goes, so... Now we have the classic 10 minutes. We're at 9:30. That would usually be when the actual enemy spawns. But no. This is like 15 minutes, I think, so... Alright, mushroom. Wait, I think there's... No? Okay, then, whatever. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Alright. Golden key! And that's where the, I gotta get him out of the way, honestly. Yeah, alright. Goes over here. And then I use the ladder over there. There we go. Oh, that's where the red key card goes. Like, what? Alright, whatever. Alright, so let's just go, like, why isn't it red then? Because usually, like, you know, the orange key, like, see, that's orange. So that's where the orange key card goes and stuff. Can you not? Can you seriously not? Alright, yeah, that's where it goes. Okay. If this has to, like, crash right now and just do that, I'm gonna actually flip out. I'm gonna crash out. Oh god, I'm gonna crash out. Alright, anyway, so we got the pickaxe now, at least, so we're gonna... I mean, hopefully we still have enough time, at least. After all, I am playing the solo, technically, with my alt account and stuff. This is what I usually do nowadays. I don't really like playing in public servers and stuff, because once again, there could be newbies that just waste time and stuff, so... And I don't like that, so... Are we done? Any other places? I guess not. Are we just gonna keep doing this for the rest of our... I guess so. Whatever. So let's just go back and stuff while just doing this. Alright. And we use the lantern there. We need the B key card. Fuck. Alright. We're just gonna keep fucking doing this, I guess. Alright, so we need... Oh, God. Alright. Alright, luxury chest key. Anything else? Okay. Alright, luxury chest key. Speak of the devil. Oh, wait, and that's the orange key card. Alright. And that's the B key card. Alright. Yeah, B key card. Alright, so let's go... Let's actually go use this first, since obviously we need the lantern and stuff, you know? Without no lantern, we can't fucking escape, so... Oh my god, we're really gonna do this for the rest of the time, huh? Alright. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but... So what do we need? Egg of Darkness. Alright, so we need the Egg of Darkness. What the hell is the Egg of Darkness? Whatever. I guess, you know, like the orange key card and the, you know, the luxury chest will give us, you know, both the things we need for the Egg of Darkness. I don't know what to do next. Kind of, yeah, whatever. There it is. Can you give me the fucking... Whatever. Alright. Crank handle. And now let's go over here. Get ourselves the... Are you fucking serious? Alright, there we go. At first I thought I wasn't gonna let him pick up, and then I was, you know, just gonna do some very despicable things, but never mind. Alright. So that gives us the fishing rod, then. Oh, and then it just opens immediately. Thank God. Alright. Right, alright. Yeah, maybe we can at least beat this and stuff. Alright. There it is. I said there it is. I said there it is. Come on. Wait, don't fucking do this now. Come on. Oh my god, it's not gonna let me pick it up. It's not gonna let me... It's not gonna let me pick it up. Are you kidding me? Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, but now I don't know where the shovel goes. It didn't really show me where the shovel goes, that's the thing. No, we can't go up there. Alright, clearly doesn't go over here. Clearly doesn't go over there from when I checked last time. Yeah, I'm like almost 2 weeks late to this, probably, I think. It has to go somewhere around here then, right? Oh no, it's just fucking gone. Alright, there it is. It goes to that person. Yeah, it goes to that person. Can I jump over this? Yes, I can. Alright. Boom. Windmill gear. That's probably going to give us the Egg of Darkness, isn't it? Or will it? Yeah, then after this, we'll just, check out the bundles and stuff and probably decipher, those codes and stuff. I think I screenshotted them, didn't I? Hopefully I did. Oh boy, alright. Boom! Egg of Darkness. I swear to God, if we have to do something else, I'm going to flip out. I mean, although I did already, watch a video of this, I still want to beat it myself, because I just don't want to be seen as a lazy-ass person. Yeah, I'm probably not even going to beat Chapter 4.5 unless if I, just try to be with some friends, maybe, on a private server on mobile. I don't know. Boom! Voila! We did it! Completed Easter 2025. Let's go. So, yeah, and there's just no cutscenes in both of the new chapters. They could have at least made, some cutscenes, to say the least, to see what happens next, maybe, but I guess they had to, rush this or whatever, but whatever. So, just like that, we completed the Easter 2025 chapter first try, but not chapter 4.5, that's for sure. Yeah, now we're gonna go check out the bundles. We're probably just, honestly, we're probably just gonna check out the 1x1x1x1 bundle again and stuff, because it was kind of unfair, for me to, just that little segment and stuff, and infection. Yeah, you get it. So, hold on. Honestly, I'm probably just... Oh, yeah! I almost completely forgot every single time. We need to also check out the, the Haunted Game Mode chapter and stuff, so... We're gonna do that as well. So, yeah, so I almost forgot, the 5th time already, but we also need to check out the Haunted Game Mode that's thankfully still here. They already removed, the Chaos Mode and, the Twins Mode a long time ago, so, yeah, now we're gonna check out the Haunted... I'm pretty sure that if you beat this game mode, then you will, get some kind of badge or... What the hell was that? Does it say play? Yeah, that says play. Strange. Anyways. Okay, apparently it doesn't... It does not only work in... God damn it. Okay, so don't just skip the cutscenes at all. Don't skip them at all. Because apparently that's going to cause bugs and stuff, so... Let's just watch this entire cutscene again. It's been a while since I actually watched a full cutscene in this damn game. Alright. Until now. Yeah, there's Roblox. Oh no. What are you gonna do, Roblox? Eliminate guest? Oh, wowzers. No, don't do that to the poor, innocent little guest. Robloxy monster! What's that scream? Alright. Alright, and that's loud. Alright. Except him. Yep. We already know what happens. Guests get removed, and then they turn to monsters. Yeah. Yeah. Chapter 1's gonna get revamped, so I might check that out and stuff when it comes out, so, yeah, so this is, the Haunted Game Mode. It's pretty much, just, Guesty, but more darker and stuff, and extra bots, I guess, I don't know. Probably, pull this up and stuff, probably. Yeah, I do know my way around these chapters, so I can at least probably beat this first try, maybe. So It's a yellow key. You also have a heartbeat. Maybe it gets more faster when the guest is near, maybe. Yeah, the guest that spawned. And I think sooner or later, like a hollowed spirit, I think it's called, will spawn, so. Yep, they're down. Or what? Wait. Maybe if, like, you know, like, depending on who dies, maybe they become a hollow spirit? That would honestly be kind of like a cool, you know, mechanic. Oh. A new spirit has spawned. Okay. I wonder what that's going to be about. Kind of afraid to see what actually happens. I mean, one of my alt accounts were laughing, so I don't know what that's going to do. Okay, I'm kind of getting spooked a little bit now. Alright. But anyways. Alright, so Mr. McGoodfart's down. Damn. Right. I don't... Shit, I don't know what you'd possibly be laughing for. You're about to... What? No! No! Ah! That makes a lot more sense. So, I'm guessing, then, that, okay, so I think I kind of get it now. So, I guess, you know, the considered hollowed spirits might take control of your body and stuff, making you stop and, like, laugh or whatever. Or just something else and stuff. I honestly don't know. So I get, yeah, so, like, the new spirit has spawned. So, I guess, you know, it's basically just gonna make you, like, start laughing or something. Or do something else that makes you just stay stunned for a little bit. And just enough time to, you know, for the, you know, the bot, like, the enemy to catch your ass, I guess. But yeah, I think, yeah, if you, like, beat this and stuff, if you beat this game mode, then you, like, get a free Hollow Spirit skin, if I'm not mistaken. I honestly don't know, but, I got to watch this entire cutscene all over again. Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever. Yeah, so maybe, like, keep my account, like, you know, my alt account alive, maybe, you know? I don't honestly know. But I can't, like, officially, like, skip the cutscenes now because that's just gonna break everything, so. Yeah, very perfect. So yeah, Engage Studio, like any developer, if you're watching this, yeah, it's kind of broken right now. So, yeah, most of Roblox, it was fine until now, you know, until. Yeah, so. Yeah, he grabs that good old Roblox knife. Yeah, this is a bot round, obviously, so, let's try to actually speedrun this, as a matter of fact. Where the hell am I going? Alright. And the, yeah, the heartbeat just happens. That's the orange key. Is it going to give us the white key card? Can't remember, like, you know, the Hollowed Spirit bots, what, like, you know, are actually bots that... Alright. Don't do this, come on. Alright. Oh, it does happen, like, every minute, I think, maybe. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, so, like, happens about every minute, I guess. Alright. Thankfully I had enough time. So I guess it also happens to ones that are already... Fuck. Oh, you gotta be... Fuck you! Come on! Screw you! You really just had to do that a second time? Are you serious? You really just had to actually do that a second time? You know, screw you! Yeah, I just know this is gonna actually be a pain in the ass, that's for sure, actually. So apparently, the ghost spirits are basically just gonna, like, you know, possess someone, making them laugh or whatever, you know? Something like that. I don't know if they're also gonna be bots and stuff that will actually, you know, kind of haunt you or something. I honestly don't know, but, yeah, apparently they basically just, you know, stun you, just enough time to make the enemy just, you know, catch up to you. Which I just know this is gonna be a very difficult time for me and stuff. So I'm probably gonna have to keep my ult account alive, maybe, and stuff. I don't know. But, like, it can still happen to them, even if they're down, but, you know, like, without them and stuff, you know, I'm pretty much just fucked, because that's gonna happen to me every single second and stuff. But, hell, maybe even, like, going once or twice and stuff, so... Yeah, so, let's just lock in here. Yeah, well, let's just lock in here and stuff, you know. Let's try to beat this. Here we go. Yeah, so... We already know what happens, you know. Purple key. Cool. Oh, son of a bitch. You got... Okay. Alright, my ult accounts are still alive, though. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a real pain in the ass. My god! Come on! Oh yeah, it's gonna get worse, like, as time goes on, isn't it? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh yeah, it's gonna get worse as time goes on. Shit. Great, I'm all alone now. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, this is on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this in a public server. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to actually try this in a public server and stuff, you know? Because, like especially if I, you know... like, my old accounts obviously won't last long and stuff, you know? With this. So, yeah, we're just gonna try this in a public server, hopefully, you know? Because I just know that, you know, they're probably gonna pick, like, different, you know... like stuff, you know, like different modes and stuff, so, yeah, it's worth a shot, honestly, you know, I mean, like a, great, I mean, like a not so, like full server, to be exact, so, alright, so, now we are picking, Haunted, you know? I don't know how bad this is gonna go out and stuff, you know? Oh, shit. Alright. No, don't skip. Nope. Where we are not skipping. Alright, let's attempt this in a public server, you know? Maybe it's gonna be semi-more easier, you know? Yellow key. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why did... Alright. Great enough, and then here... Oh, wow, they already... They already unlocked that, huh? Impressive. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude! Crap! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to risk it. Run! Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna... Nope, you're alive then. Never mind. Oh, I'm very sorry for you. Oh. Ooh. So apparently those spirits are just gonna be somewhere around the map, I guess. Alright, there's our chance to escape. Come on. Boom! Let's go. Alright. We did it. So, we escaped the haunted game mode and stuff. I don't know if we get rewarded some skin or whatever, but as long as we beat tonight, we're good. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of portrayed some people. I'm gonna be honest and stuff, you know? But yeah, look. Yep, there's the bacon. Our good old pal bacon. Ooh. This is no time to be fooling around! You bacon! You idiot! Bacon kid. Still bacon. Never mind. We need to call the police right now. We're going to the pizzeria, right? Let's see if we can make a call in the pizzeria. Yeah, it's not like any like pizza maker. The pizza pie is gonna kill us and turn us into a pizza pie. Papa Guesty's. Ooh. I haven't even watched the end cutscenes in a while. Yep, there's our good pal. I like how even if he's, you know, kind of dead and stuff, technically, he's still just making his good old pizza. Gotta respect man. So that's his mind. Oh, yep, that's us. Oh, yeah, Bobby. Right. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Oh. Okay, we're immediately just straight into. Okay, then. Oh, okay, then. I kind of missed some things and stuff, you know, so, Did I possibly get anything? Oh my god, it's okay. Okay, maybe I did get it. It just, you know, didn't show that, you know, like, you know, you got this and stuff. Claim, you know, stuff like that. Like what Murder Mystery does and stuff, you know, because clearly this, you know, the game is inspired by Murder Mystery. So, anyways, so yeah, now we're gonna go back into, you know, the private servers so that we can officially, you know, check out the bundles. Okay, so anyways, this is the 1x1x1x1 bundle. So, yeah, it's clearly just, you know, 1x, 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 1x1. We already know who that is and stuff, you know. He's been in, like, the classic event, the games event, you know. We all know who 1x, 1x, 1x1 is and stuff, you know. Like, that classic Roblox hacker and stuff, you know. One of those Roblox myths and stuff. And yeah, this was, like, this Roblox bundle was released, you know, like, further up, like, further release of, you know, chapter 4.5 and stuff, you know, because, you know, like, Scare Code was in it, which was, you know, just Halloween 1x, 1x, 1x1 and stuff. And we got his, like, classic weapon, the Damon Shank, which he also used in the classic event, boss battle and stuff. And we got, you know, his little effect and stuff. His little effect, where is it exactly? There it is. You know, owned. Yeah, clearly that obviously says owned and stuff. What are you talking about? So, anyways, so let's just, you know, just see what this effect is about and stuff, you know. So let's go get this person. Wow, and he just disappears. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, apparently some other skins that I had previously also actually got updated a little bit, you know, like the avalanche and stuff. You can clearly see that and stuff. We already saw like the boy one and stuff, you know. So who knows? We'll probably just go back into, you know, like Trade Island and just see what that's all about. Not on my Xbox and stuff, because that's gonna be a hellhole. And also skin like Demise and stuff, you know. So we'll definitely check those out and stuff, you know, like at the end. You know, before we probably decode all those deciphers and stuff. So let me just find the bundle. Yeah, and to this day, that boss battle effect is still not here. Damn, like, why is it 100, almost 200%? Anyway, so next up we got Burcon. I'm pretty sure I did not check this out. I don't think I checked this out before. I feel like it did, but I might be wrong. But yeah, like, yeah, see, like, the little Christmas hat. So this was around the Christmas time when this came out, obviously. So, see, I probably did not even check this out. But either way, this is the Burcon bundle with the Ravengers, you know, chainsword and the you know, the Burcon ram. So yeah, this was, once again, this was obviously released around, you know, the Christmas time and stuff. You know, you can obviously see by the Christmas hat. What the hell does this have to do with the Christmas spirit? Who even knows? Let's just check out the little, you know. Oh, yeah, see, even the Christmas music. Yeah, so let's just see what the bundle is. Apparently, he's gonna. Alright, let's see. Okay, so. Yeah, you just completely run over, like, a person with a gingerbread car. Now they're probably gonna sue us. That's great. Is it just gonna keep on? But why is it here? Okay, dummy. So clearly my alt account died somehow. Okay, I guess we're just not gonna worry about that anymore. Okay, so anyways, next up we got the Possessed bundle. Now this is one of the 4 bundles that came out somewhere, like after, like somewhere after like Christmas, I'm pretty sure, and stuff, like somewhere around that, I think. Like I do remember that the Burcon bundle was still, available and stuff when these basically came out. And yeah, it has to do with like some like, pilot who died in a plane crash or whatever. Who even knows like what this character's origin it basically is and stuff, if you guys know like I don't know if this has to do with like the airplane stories, remember that and stuff, or something else and stuff. If you guys know about this, or that maybe this is just our original skin and stuff, then let me know in the comments below. I'll probably heart it and stuff, as usual. So yeah, so this is the Possessed bundle and stuff with the no control weapon. So apparently this guy is like, getting, yeah, obviously he's getting possessed, probably from like a plane crash, from what it seems from, the name of the effect, plane crash. So yeah, he probably got possessed during, the plane and like the plane ride, and he basically made a crash, and now he is under control by some weird demon. So probably Ronald. If you know, you know. So yeah, anyways, let's just see what the effect is about. Out. Oh, and a plane just crashes. Wow. But I can't even lie, this honestly looks like a pretty cool skin. Not my favorite out of the 4 that we're going to be checking out, but still a pretty cool one. So yeah, anyways, moving on. And it's still happening. It's still why is this happening? Is this just going to keep on and like keep on going until, I just shut down the server or whatever, or we just all leave? Probably. I don't know. Let's just ignore it, I guess. I mean, I do like that, they added a little detail and stuff, of, just saving out where you started and stuff, like, before, it would just start me back from the top, and I had to scroll all the way down, like, and then it just, glitches and stuff, lag, so, thankfully they added this and stuff, just, like, like, ending off where you start, like, where you were and stuff, so, yeah, shout out to NK Studio for that. Okay, so next up, we have the Garner bundle, which, if you remember from, like, probably one of, like, Flamingo's videos, this is supposed to be one of those admin commands and stuff, for, like, Life in Paradise or whatever that game's called and stuff, I think I played it before, but none of you really watch it that much, honestly. And, yeah, and basically, it got added to Guesty and stuff, pretty much. So, yeah, the name of the weapon is called, like, Retribution and stuff, and the name of the effect is called like, Depth. So, yeah, pretty cool, I guess, I do like, kind of like flashes, it turns him, like, smiling to, kind of frowning and stuff, frowning McFrowner phrase, the small frown town, I guess, like the mayor of Frown Town, so, yeah. Ooh. Alright. Effect. Oh. Okay, and it's kind of somewhat, oh yeah, I guess I'll just, quit, like, claim it or whatever. Oh, never mind. Alright, whatever then. Still not really gonna do it, honestly. It's probably gonna take me quite a while and stuff, the Guesty video will probably have been like 3 hours until then and stuff, and it's still on. Alright, whatever. Okay, so anyways, next Guesty bundle out of the 4, we have the Killware, which the name of the weapon is Dark Matter, and the name of the effect is called Laser Discharge. So yeah, and apparently it's made by Parker Robotics Inc. That's pretty cool. And I do like, the little 2D, like, skull and stuff, But yeah, this is a pretty cool skin in general and stuff, Probably, like, a little up there, like, up there with, like, out of the 4 of my favorite and stuff, Stuff like that. So, yeah, now let's just, check the, like, what the effect looks like. Laser Discharge. I'm pretty sure my, alt account is right there, so. Let's see. And it just has the normal, like, music and stuff. So, whatever. Let's just... Oh. Alright, that Undertale scream. Alright. So, yeah, this is already laggy enough, so I probably won't turn it up to high graphics for the full experience and stuff, but, yeah, so let's just get the other one. Damn. All right, so now for the New Year's bundles, real quick, before the last one. Here we have the Resolutionist, which doesn't really have any special like animations or whatever and stuff. Just Yeah, it's just one of the New Year's bundles and stuff, 2025. Yeah, these came out on New Year's Day and stuff, with its weapon, the countdown, I think that's what it's called, and the effect is just another, like, one of those smite effects, which is simply, just a large thunder beam, like, hitting you and stuff, but, like, a different color and stuff, like, we have, like, a thing, like, what else? Yeah, we have the Happy Smite, which is, like, America, what the fuck, and we also have, I think I have another one, I think maybe not, I don't think I do, actually, so, yeah, yeah, there's, like, other smite effects and stuff, in Guesty, like, with, with, like, the Grinch bundle, I think, like a green smite, like the Santa bundle, a red smite, yeah, I guess Guesty is just really obsessed with, smite effects and stuff with different colors. I don't even know, but, yeah, this one, it's the golden smite, so it's the special one, so, yeah, so let's just, go over here and stuff, and we probably already know what the effect's gonna look like, so either way, let's just, okay, nice little music. Anyways, but since we're actually up here, hold on, let me just get these ready and stuff, Yeah, so spawn kill, this is like the spawn bundle and stuff, with its, yeah. So, what is this about, actually? Does it really do anything? I guess not, it's just like a little Easter egg. Who even knows, but, yeah, anyways, next bundle we have, is the one, like, the last of the 4 bundles and stuff that we have here, from, like, like, around, like, late Christmas and stuff, and that is the Spawn bundle. Yeah, this is the Spawn bundle. This, the bundle has to do with, like, the Spawn checkpoint, I guess, I don't know what this, or, like, maybe it's another original character, I don't even know. But yeah, this is the Spawn bundle with the character Spawn, his, weapons, like, like, Spawn and, no, I think that's the, let me just, so yeah, the effect is Spawn and Kill, and, yeah, and Spawn Kill, so, yeah, pretty much, like, this whole character is just, just spawning and killing. Now the word spawn just, like, sounds, like, very weird to say, honestly. Spawn. I said it so many times that it sounds weird to say, but, anyway, and this also has the, just the normal, Guesty theme, so whatever, let's just see what this is about. Oh. Ooh. Okay, you saw the little spawn checkpoint and stuff, See, now the word spawn sounds very weird to say. Spawn. It sounds like I'm saying, like the spawn and stuff, like that room where, you just chill out, or some, I don't even know, but, yeah. I guess you could say we got Spawn killed. Eh? Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is, like, the last, bundle here and stuff, Like, if I'm not mistaken, like, yeah, I think it's, like, the last yeah, this is technically the last bundle that we're actually checking out and stuff. And, hey, also, good news, actually, I also got that Leave NK skin that I was talking about, like, the previous video. Yeah, so, like, yeah, there it is, the Leave NK. Although, even though it looks like it's, you can, like, check it out, it looks pretty cool. It's actually, just, like, a gift and stuff, like, a big gift, like, skin, just like what happened with, like, the race gift and stuff, So, yeah, it's real, you can't really, like, see what the skin actually looks like yet, that's, even though it's not Christmas anymore, whatever. So, yeah, so, anyways, yeah, this is the Celebratriot. Yeah, Celebratriot and stuff, the second to last, New Year's bundle that came out on New Year's Day, obviously, and, it also doesn't really have, special, like, walking animation or whatever, stuff like that. It does also have, so both of them have this, like, little jingle, I feel like this is meant to look actually, like, kind of OG, a little classic-y and stuff with Guesty. Because, like, all Guesty skins basically just used to look like, just like this and stuff, with, like, the classic effects and stuff, with the knife and stuff, but, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just a coincidence or whatever, but, yeah, let's see. Yeah, the New Year's Flare. Let's see what this one is about. Oh. I'm sorry. Wait, was that actually meant to happen? Hold on, let me try that again. No, they go in the air. They're ascending to heaven, I guess, I don't even know, but, yeah, we're not exactly done here yet. We actually have, like, 2 other, yeah, so, you know, forget it. Fuck it. Let's just, you know, just equip this and stuff. We actually have 2 other effects we have to check out, you know. That being the Impale Cane, which was from the Advent Calendar thing. And the gift, and, like, the gift wrap. I think. Yeah, like, right here, the gift wrap and stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be any different or whatever. Who even knows? Yeah, so that's, you know, the Leaf NK skin so far. It's probably gonna be open later, which is probably gonna be in 2 years by now, so, yeah, this is literally it. Like, the skin is not even in there and stuff, you know, like, yeah. This is pretty much, you know, just the Leaf NK skin right now. I don't know why they show it on the icon, but it's just a gift. Like, I mean, it's not Christmas anymore, so whatever. So, we're obviously just gonna quickly check out, like, you know, the other 2 effects, you know, that are not from bundles. And that's the Impale Cane and the gift wrapped and stuff, you know. So, yeah, first off, we're gonna check out the Impale Cane, you know. Let me just change this to another skin for next round and stuff, you know, like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a finger by its toe, blah, blah, blah. I'm probably just gonna pick something random, so, I'm probably just gonna go back with, like, which one should I pick? Fuck it, let's just, you know, just keep it like this and stuff. Damon Shank. Alright. So anyways, let's just see what this, you know, Impale Cane effect looks. Alright, and then we just get impaled by fucking candy canes. What a worse fate than death, probably. I don't even know. So, yeah, now, of course, my ult count is all the way around, like, the other side of the map, so we have to go all the way over there, I guess. Damn. Imagine getting impaled by canes, of all things. Yeah, since, the gift wrap is not really like, you know, like, just only, like, a uncommon effect and stuff, you know, it's probably not gonna be a big deal, like, all these godly effects here and stuff, you know. Who even knows? Let's just find out together. So, yeah, we're obviously just back with the 1x1x1x1 bundle and stuff, you know. And, we're simply just gonna check out what the gift wrap looks like. It's probably just gonna be, like, you know, just, like, what, like, you know, the Guestify, you know, kind of effects are, I guess. I don't know. Only one way to find out, so, yeah, let's just, get what my ult counts near and stuff, you know. Alright, so, yeah, this, once again, that's just 1x1x1x1 and stuff, you know, so, yeah, they also kind of changed this a little bit and stuff. It used to be, like, a door here. This would be, but, yeah, like, where we, like, you know, we, like, you know, wait in and stuff, you know, that used to be, you know, like, the kind of the intermission, you know, the intro. If you remember, if you, like, played Guesty for a while, you probably already know that and stuff, you know. So, yeah, anyways, let's just see what this is about. And they simply just turn into a fucking gift. That's it. All they just do is just turn into a gift. Nice. Alrighty then. So, that was all of the bundles and their effects and stuff, you know. And what? I literally just spotted this. What? You know, should I actually play this guy? Okay, so now that we're basically, you know, done with, now that we are done with, you know, all those bundles and their effects and stuff. Now we're just gonna go into the actual you know, game. You know, we're gonna go into like Trade Island stuff and just simply see some of the redesigns of some skins that I missed out on and stuff. You know, because I was kind of in a rush with the 2-hour long video. I didn't want to make it longer. So yeah. Hopefully you guys can see this well. So yeah, let's see. Yeah. So first up, we got Avalanche, and it looks like it kind of changed a little bit. So let's just see what it looks like now. So, yeah, you can see that, you know, Avalanche has changed quite a lot and stuff. Yeah, this was one of the 4 secret skins from, like, the 2021 Christmas chapter and stuff, you know. And I don't know if I told this before, but I actually got all of those 4 skins and stuff, you know. Like, twice, actually, I think, you know, for the Jingle skin. And you know what he fucking did? You know what he did? You know, like, I accidentally traded all of them in again for another Jingle skin. So, I think I did, like, get back, you know, the Avalanche skin and the ski pilot and stuff, you know, before the actual Christmas event actually went away. But, yeah, to this day, I don't even have the Ice Heart and the Toy Robot anymore. I'm still pissed about that to this day, but, yeah. Anyways, Avalanche redesign. Looks way more better and stuff. I think the Avalanche, I think the Ski Pilot also got changed a little bit. You know, we obviously know that, you know, Shaggotti got redesigned. We already saw that previously. And yeah, next up we got Demise with, oh no. Why is that? Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's see. I'm pretty sure, you know, the Fan Primos? Yeah, the Fan Primos also got changed and stuff, you know. So, this is the new Fan Primos and stuff skin. Looks more of a vampire, actually, instead of, like, you know, like a emo, edgy teenager vampire, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah. Any other skins that are, like, kind of changed? We already saw the Witty one and stuff, you know, so we don't need to check that out again. Let's see. Yeah, the Silver Fiend 666, you know. It kind of looked like a... Never mind, it didn't change as well. Like, why does it change some of the icons then? Like, what the hell? Whatever. Getting bamboozled here. Just want to see if there's, like, any other skins that I missed out that maybe changes. We already saw the updated Timeless Heart and stuff, you know, so... Yeah, alright. Alright, so, let's check out the Ski Pie. I think this changed, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I'm just wrong. I can't even tell if it honestly changed or not and stuff, because it's been a while since I kind of tried that and stuff, you know, stuff like that. So, I think the Choco Knight also changed, right? I might be going crazy. It probably did. I don't know. Probably just not seeing the differences here, so... let's see. Anything else? Some of these skins also have new icons, so that's pretty cool. Anything else? You know, be anything. Come on. Let's see. Probably not. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, once again, Chapter 1 of Guesty, it's actually going to be, like, revamped and stuff, kind of changed. I don't know if this is going to happen with, like, all the other chapters as well. Maybe. But when that comes out, I'm obviously going to try to, you know, like, check that out and stuff, you know, see how much it's, like, more different and stuff. So, yeah, now I'm pretty sure I did take a picture of, you know, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so like this, yeah, so, let's see, yeah, show all capture. So, I'm pretty sure I did take a picture of, like, all of, like, you know, these ciphers and stuff, you know, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you know, my first attempt on the, yeah. You know, maybe I didn't. Yeah, these were obviously the times when, you know, like, I was, you know, like, playing Guesty again, you know, to, like, try to get all that goodies and stuff, you know. Okay, maybe I did not actually take a picture of it. I guess the only picture, I guess the only picture I did really took was, this. So, you know, I'm just gonna, like... Alright, so I might be a lazy fuck for this, but I'm probably just gonna use ChatGPT to think what this is and stuff. So, while, you know, ChatGPT is, like, kind of, trying to help me decipher this and stuff, you know, I might as well, you know, also go back into, you know, like, might as well go back into, like, the private server so that I can, you know, kind of, you know, like, check out the other ones and stuff, you know, that are also in-game, so, yeah, yeah, well, you know, the ChatGPT, like, kind of helps me on this and stuff, you know, because I'm not the greatest decipherer to do this and stuff, you know, yeah, or maybe I could just, you know, search this up on Google, maybe, who knows, either way, let's just wait, so, yeah, I guess since we're here right now, you know, make sure to subscribe and stuff, like the video to never miss another video like this and stuff. Don't dislike. Just kidding. Do whatever you want. Also, tap the notification bell to never miss a video and stuff, you know. If you have any other, you know, like Piggy fan games, Piggy Inspire games you want me to play and stuff like this one, then join the Puggy YT group on Roblox. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so now we're gonna, so yeah, they're over here. Let's just make this quick and stuff, you know. We're gonna take a picture of every single one. So, yeah, one's right here. That's a Morse code. That's a binary code. I think there's another one, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think I could tap it again. Great. I think there's like another one over here. The game was insane. Everyone was on the edge of their seats. This game's final level was a true test of skill and strategy. I don't know what that means. Yeah, we're just, kind of grinding for coins again and trade island for Guesty, just in case if another event just decides to swoop in again, like unannounced. But anyways, I think there's more if I'm not mistaken. I don't know really. But yeah, there's also like a Doge head I spotted and stuff, and like that little parkour where you can like get some free coins and stuff every like 24-ish hours, I guess. So yeah, let's also check that out as well while we're waiting because it's still probably ongoing. So yeah, let's go over here. Someone with the Guest 666 bundle. Respect. Yeah, like most of the trade island servers I'm in and stuff, like I'm like mostly on top most of the time, not a brag. Like level 247. Wow. Yeah, I've been playing this game for quite a while. Been kind of getting addicted to it. So yeah, let's go over here. Where let's go over here. Master Robbie's always been so. Anyways, yeah, this right here. What's this? With a wagged tail, the dog ran towards its owner. The dog barked loudly, announcing his presence. Okay. The dog's eyes gleamed as it eagerly chased after the ball. The dog barked loud. Okay. The dog. Is that what it says? Is that it? I guess so. The sniff the ground searching for something interesting. Huh. I guess that's all it says. I don't even know. Okay, so just in case, let's go back into the private server to simply just see if there's anything else from, like the orange, the apple, whatever it was and stuff. Something else that we could decipher while waiting and stuff, I obviously won't just stay here for like 20 minutes and stuff, still recording and just doing nothing. Obviously that would have been boring for you guys, so yeah, so let's just go back over here and see if there's anything else, So that's another binary code. That's another binary code. Another binary code. I'm pretty sure this is the same binary code. Another binary code. Another. There's probably just gonna be too many binary codes. Okay, so, I just deciphered, the Morse code, and it says unsecured Chinect? Hit. I don't even know what that means. It does have unsecure, so maybe that's part. I don't even know. Okay, so apparently ChatGPT told me that this like code, like this message, uses like different different cipher things like languages or whatever. So, I found this one called like Gubala .d, so maybe this will help. I don't know. I'm just gonna put this down and stuff, This might take a little bit. Okay, so, alright, so this did work. So the website I'm using, it did work. So here's what this basically says, according to, Gubala.d. I saw him today. I almost didn't recognize him. He's no longer the nerdy and funny guy we once knew. Nerdy. That is Guest 404. I immediately... Yeah, so if you don't remember from, Chapter 9 and stuff, Guest 404, he basically betrayed us, and he was considered Error 404, so that was kind of foreshadowing there. So, yeah, I'm immediately saying it right now. This is the Guest 404, one of his old friends probably we're talking about. Who knows? Let's just... Yeah, so he's no longer the nerdy and funny guy we once knew. He stores straight in his uniform. I think I misspelled something, so yeah, he stores straight in his uniform, and he commanded with fear. His own soldiers didn't dare look him in the eyes or mail any sudden movements, as the monster he has created could even make the most hardened soldiers cower in fear. Now I'm pretty sure that Guest 404 was in the military with Lisa. They basically escaped, and they created a library or whatever from what we saw in the Chapter 9 secret ending, Maybe he was actually evil or something. I don't really know. This is kind of confusing. I don't know if they're talking about like the general, like the general of the military. Like I don't even know. Maybe Jason or something. That's kind of confusing me. Not gonna lie. And yeah, with with the Morse code unsecure or whatever it said and stuff. I don't even know, but yeah, now the last one we have to check out, So yeah, that's what it basically just says. If you guys want to make theories in the comments, be my guest. Game link, comment down below and stuff. I've gone somewhere else different. That is not a binary decoder. So yeah. Anyways, okay. So now it says secure. So the first Morse code has this unsecure in it, and this one has secure in it. I am extremely confused. I do not know what that means. This clearly probably has something to do with, the actual Guesty lore and stuff, that I'm so confused off of and stuff. So if you guys, once again, want to make theories in the comments and stuff, then be my guest, I'll probably heart it and maybe even pin it if it's actually pretty good, And yeah, just like that, those were that was my attempt on chapter 4.5, my beating of chapter, like the Easter chapter and stuff. And all the bundles with their effects and stuff, and the little deciphering we tried to do and stuff like, ChatGPT and by myself as well. What the hell is that? So, yeah, that's pretty much it and stuff, If I actually missed some, secret messages or whatever, somewhere around Guesty and stuff, you guys can let me know in the comments as well, I'll heart it once again. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah, we've been here for another hour, of course, and stuff, so apparently Piggy got it, chapter 12. As a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna, check real quick if, the movement actually where I'm trying to play this game actually, but it doesn't really it's not really letting me move and stuff. You has get 250 ticks. Yippee. So yeah, that's pretty much Guesty and stuff, again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any other Piggy fan games or Piggy inspired games that we want to play that I've never heard of, then join the Players Way 2 group on Roblox and search them on the wall. It could be anything, just make sure on purpose for reasons. There's gonna be some rules and notes and follows back in 3 Roblox exiled group. And obviously, I'm gonna come back to Guesty and stuff once some updates release. Hopefully it's not too much, and a new chapter probably. If you just like my Guesty videos and you still want to see more, and if you're gonna wait for another almost a year for another Guesty video, I think those are due. Also, follow my socials for any announcements, links, just posts in general, like my TikTok, my Blue Sky, even my Instagram. All links will be description below in the game link to Guesty if you just want to play yourself and stuff, obviously, and that's pretty much, and yeah, if you also want to do the Easter game, Easter Battle Pass, then be my guest, game link in the description below, so, yeah, that's pretty much it, thank you guys for watching, and apparently I can move now, so yippee, Puggy was White Season for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video, as always, peace out, adios, and goodbye!